Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer here. Time for another exciting review right here, right now, on the one and only My Little Pony. Going to 3 more times now, this will be? Well, when you see the other live reaction / review, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That's a video that I have to actually get working on the edit. That is going to be for next, actually not even Saturday, that's going to be for Sunday, because as we all know, and I'm pretty sure we're all aware by now, next week is the final 3 episodes of Generation 4 of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. So, yeah. Guys, this is it. The ride will officially come to its stop next Saturday night. Yes, Saturday night. You heard me, Saturday night. Compared to in the mornings where we would get like episodes in the morning, like back-to-back episodes like the finale. No, we are actually going to be getting a triple finale next week. Also along with that, but wait,
there's more! Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer!
We're going to be getting an actual behind-the-scenes documentary as well, right after the triple episodes are already done. Yeah, so it's going to be one hell of a night. For every brony out there, it's going to be one hell of a night. And again, not going to spoil anything, you'll see it, but I won't have the live reaction / review until that Sunday where everyone's pretty much seen it, or maybe that midnight. Like, it kind of depends, because I'll play it safe, maybe like at midnight or like at 1 in the morning. Like, I'll have it up and like all set. Like, I'll have it set for a schedule, so it will be up around there. I'll have it around there so you guys can actually do that, because I think it's like, what, like 7 or 8 o'clock p.m.-ish? I think it's starting or something like that. I don't know. I have to look at the specific time. But regardless, to play it safe regardless, it'll either be that midnight or that 1 a.m. is when it will be uploaded. So you guys can actually check that out. Now, with that being said, with this week's episode, the Big Mac question, finally, Big Mac and Sugar Belle have finally hitched it off. Not only were they engaged, they also got married in the same episode. And I am very proud of my boy, Big Mac, finally taking the next big step and actually now an actual husband. Alright, so now this episode was not only funny, but it was also heartwarming as well, because, you know, past my experience, especially coming from someone who is married himself, I sort of did the same thing. Well, not really like to that extent, where I would go like all around town and like send like messages and stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't really do anything like that. Like if I, like, for my engagement, I didn't do it like that. Like, I did it as a surprise. It wasn't like, to me it was like, oh, a surprise that I build up for like my wife, like around Christmas. It was Christmas Eve around 2010, Christmas Eve that year is when I proposed to my wife. And when that happened, it was actually during around, it was around Christmas time of, Christmas Eve. That's when I gave her the engagement ring and everything. And, you know, not only were her parents there, but also, you know, like her aunts, uncles. However, I did witness this sort of deal of like stuff hidden around and stuff like that. Like, I've seen it done before, like even with my family as well. Like, there are certain things that they were trying to hide and stuff like that and whatnot. Like, certain little messages or little hints here and there to kind of make it fun. Like, oh shoot, like they're actually doing something. Like, they're really being like I could tell, like, when my family is not like they're actually like having like some sort of like not a meetup, but like they do like other like stuff like behind the scenes and stuff like that. Like, it feels like they're like planning something or whatever. Like, you don't see them too often on that day, then you know there's something up, that they're probably planning something or whatever, some kind of big announcement. So I've been through those kind of things before, and I can relate to that so much. And I have seen it happen before with my own family because this actually was about 2 years ago when one of my other cousins got engaged. He actually made like a video game scenario, and she had to pretty much find all the clues, like she had to solve the different puzzles. It was like a platformer, dungeon crawler, like sort of deal. It was actually really fun, and it was really cute at the same time. And then like afterwards, like her reward, when she's like, all right, and then like at the reward's like, okay, go into the like living room or the main hall or whatever it is of the actual house, and then every one of her loved ones. It was a very beautiful sight indeed, and just actually witnessing something like this in MLP was very nice as well. But again, gotta give it to the Troll King, the Sasuke Aizen of MLP. Discord, we're high at the moon. Discord actually has a few pointers. Like, I can understand, you know, some people being a little bit mad at Discord sometimes, but you gotta understand he was just trying to help. He was trying to make it more quick. He was trying to do his own way, and he understood. He actually did, after being explained from Spike and Big Mac how it's going down and how this can kind of work in a proposal relation, you know, how to propose pretty much. So he pretty much like, he did the actual deed and send the messages all across with all the apples. But of course, it wouldn't be chaotic without Discord shenanigans, obviously. And, you know, all the apples were like demonic and stuff like that, going all around like all the town and whatnot. And then of course it forms into like this big giant like transformation apple, like what the actual hell. So there's that. Also, what I like about the comedy about this episode is like they take this like third person sort of deal. It kind of reminds me of like Pony Point of View, how they did this back in season 6. And like how like the shows like The Office and stuff like that like do this kind of deal where it focuses on them like talking to like a third person, like first person perspective. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you've seen those kind of comedy deals, but you know how they use them in sitcoms, stuff like that. So did the same thing here, and I really did like the shenanigans. Like, I really do like the little like third person interviews. Those are actually really funny as well. And not to mention, and we also need to learn some interesting facts too. Octavia dating bulk biceps. Like, what?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Exactly my point. Like, I never expected that at all. And Fluttershy's Bureau clowns? So I'm guessing she's not a fan of either Pennywise, Krusty the Clown, or even the recent Joker that just recently came out. By the way, haven't seen a movie yet myself. I am planning to see it, you know, this week. Everyone keeps hyping it up, so it's like, alright. I'm gonna see it, you know, on a Tuesday, 50% off. Gonna actually go out there and see it. But anyways, so enough about that. So, but yeah, interesting stuff like that. That's actually really funny. And not only that though, I like Granny Smith's like little dream sequence she was having about like her and Rand Pear going to freaking space. I'm like, what the actual shit? Like, what is Granny Smith even on? Like, is she on like some kind of medication once she goes to sleep or some shit? Oh man, like that's actually really funny. So yeah, you know, it's like little funny moments like that too. Like, it was funny. Oh, and the biggest thing that happened, of course, within this episode is, oh yes, it's finally a thing. Lyra and Bonbon actually get engaged in this episode. I'm like, yo, like, okay, they're actually making it even more aware now when it comes to lesbianism, because not only did we have it with Scootaloo's aunts, pretty much, we had it with that, we had it with her aunts, and now we're having the same thing with Lyra and Bonbon. So it's like, yeah, you know, the whole best friends thing, like, yeah, okay, Hasbro, okay, we see what you did there. Stop trying to hide shit from us. We know what you're doing. Just stop it, okay? Just stop it. But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much about it when it comes to this episode. And also, you know, again, like, I do like, you know, hey, planning, you know, for engagements isn't always that easy. You know, you gotta make sure everything is like right on the spot. And yeah, you know, not many people may not get that, but you know, hey, you know, from someone who's actually in love, about romance and stuff like that, like I can completely understand. And the way they actually proposed to each other and everything else was just really, really adorable. Like it really was. And especially at the end, I was very happy. And I did like at the end when they actually asked to, will you marry me and stuff, and you see like the actual the apple and the pear tree pretty much just like glow, like holy shit. It's pretty much the grave of, like, you know, Applejack's parents. Pretty much you see like the grave glowing and shit. I'm like, whoa, that was really heartwarming and, you know, really cool effect at the same time. And then at the end, of course, when they actually did get married, it's a very beautiful ceremony, of course, very adorable. I mean, I don't think, was Applejack like kind of crying in this one? I'm trying to remember, unless she was just crying on the inside like she always does. But basically, though, then after that, you know, they finally did it. You know, Big Mac and Sugar Belle, no, they did it. They're finally actually married, and I figured something like this was going to happen, rather now or, like, pretty much close to the very end of the series, like, really end game of the series, when everything's, like, all done. That's what I thought, at least. Or, I mean, maybe not show the wedding, but maybe I thought they were just going to, like, show glimpses of it, but no, they actually did show it, and that was actually very nice. It was. So comedy was on point, pacing was on point. And you know, the lesson too pretty much was on point as well. And yeah, you know, I've been to that situation before. It's not that easy popping the big question. You know, you better make sure this goes out right. You know, you don't screw it up, and make sure the other one understands your feelings and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, I've been to that situation before. Like I said, I witnessed it. I've done a proposal myself, so yeah, so I can relate to this. But until then, that's pretty much it. Overall, this episode for me gets a clean 5 out of 5. It was funny, it was cute, and has everything under the sun. Definitely goes on my top episode of the season 9 right there. And with that, we wrap up the regular episodes of season 9. Next week, it is going down. Big battle proportions. Let's go. Finally, the series, not just season, but the whole series shebang finale next week. So, yes. So, I will catch you guys in, like, Beyond the Future for that already, which I'm already going to work on that. You know, I'm going to work on that for Sunday, yeah. You know, when it's officially out, so people can all finally witness it. So, alright. So there we go. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode 23, the Big Mac question. And until then, be sure to rate the video, comment, subscribe, click that bell, join the squad, follow my social media plugins, and gamer tags as well. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And manga fans, keep supporting Richard Reader What You Watch and Bronies, Bro Hoof. And after this, I will do this probably 3 more times, or 2, depending when I combine it. So, you get the idea. And until then, till we meet again, see you all for the big shebang. Bye.